going on with
Good.
y'all?
Good. How about you? What's the issue today, sis?
What's the issue?
I am so glad you asked that, Mila. Right.
You gotta let them be. You gotta let kids be kids.
You betraying your significant other. I mean, regardless if it's just you took Miss Mabel down the street to go to Subway, you ain't tell me about it. Why you ain't tell me? What you and Miss Mabel got going on that I don't know about?
Who's taking Miss Mabel to the Subway, though? Okay.
Hypothetically speaking.
Makes them feel the same way. Driving
But
fast.
that's like McDonald's. Like,
Yes. But I'm saying that's safe. Yeah, that's a safe option.
no. I thought you were gonna say something else. What?
I don't know. I just love that little intro.
That little comb over ponytail though, that was fly.
No,
That was fly.
it wasn't. But this little little bow that you got going is flying.
We already out the gate. Pew pew. Huh?
No, I just gave you a compliment. What are you talking about?
Yeah. After you said my ponytail wasn't fly, that was after. That was what we call a backhanded compliment.
Go ahead.
That's how we do it.
Yo, what's the issue, sis?
Okay, so we be trying to get on here and do this thing, but we be busy.
Life is life.
I just like it. And I know I'm not supposed to feel joy about this, but I told you, I love what is happening to you right now.
That's rude. That's rude. That's rude. That's
You know,
really
people say when your kids become adults and they have kids, they will understand what you went through. And both of y'all is understanding. Understanding to the understanding, because you got a little baby tyrant in your house.
Oh my God. Do you know what happened today? Why did we go to Dollar Tree? This man was running up and down the aisles, fell on purpose in front of this white man, took his shoe off, and threw it across the room in the Dollar Tree. Then this nigga, oh my God, this nigga gonna pick up a ball and throw it at this white lady.
At her head?
No, he can't throw it that high, but he threw it at her. He for sure threw it at her.
Because he's a little baby tyrant.
And then he was trying to jack the little Middle Eastern kids for their phone. Because they were sitting, while their parents was in line, they were sitting on the phone. He went over there. He don't know these people. He just be going up to people he don't know.
That's because that's what kids do.
And then we got outside to get in the car. This nigga said, no, I don't want to get in the car. This nigga gonna say, Kenzo James Coleman. Kenzo James Coleman. I was like, oh, we mocking people now. All right. Cool. Cool. That's what we own today. I had to go home. I had to.
Makes me feel really, really happy.
No. No.
You just get to come in and go back out.
My son is 1 3/4 and he think this shit is a game. He think this is a game. He's not even 2 yet. He already in his terrible 2 era.
Just wait till you get to terrible 3s. I'm
He
so
only
joyful.
he only 20 months old. I mean, I said 20 months
No,
old.
he's 20. He's 22, ain't he? 20. Yeah, he's 22.
Yeah, because it's about to be April. Yeah,
22
that,
months. And he already a hellion.
I don't like
Yep.
it.
But he only act like that because it's you. He
Duh.
don't act like me.
He
He
don't
don't
act
be.
like that. He don't act like that when Kamani watching him either.
He don't do none of that when you're not in the room.
I know that. I know. But he just laughs in my face and thinks this shit is a game.
It's because he knows that he could do that. Because not because he's trying to get over on you, but because he knows you are in his safe place and he could he could be himself.
Yeah.
And that's a good
Why
thing.
he gotta be a hellion?
Because he
Look,
feels safe. He feels safe and
that
secure, and
was-
he feel like
he a
he
little
feel like he
crotch
can do
dogger.
that. He's so cute.
He
He's so
is.
cute.
And sometimes I'll be looking at him and I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're so adorable. But then I also look at him and I'll be like, why do you speak full sentences and you're not even 2 yet, right?
Nope.
And I'll be like, this DNA it's given, but it's not given.
We got all the smart kids.
Yeah, because this man the other day, he gonna count down to me. Like he just is somebody.
He was threatening you?
Yeah, he said
That was a
5,
threat.
4, 3. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? That's a little
That was
heavy. I swear on my life.
that was a threat. That was a threat. He told you he was telling you what's the what. That's
There's no reason. There's no reason at all whatsoever.
But
That,
guess
like,
who was just like that? Yes.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Hiding in the clothes in the department store and
Bruh. I'll be having to strap him down like. Mm-mm.
so just imagine Kenzo times 3.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go drop him off at a fire station or something.
And I used to have to take y'all to the grocery store. Like, you don't even always have to take him. I used to have to take y'all because I didn't have nobody at home watching him
Right.
or watching y'all. So
Horrible. But I do remember we used to get out the car and Khalil used to swing on the damn he used to swing on the damn cart thing.
Yep. Swing on the carts, hop over the things, the little things are supposed to stop the shopping carts in the front. He would hop over those.
He
would hit his head.
To roll over the front of the car, the hood. He would roll over the hood of the car.
He still does that. This man is 24 years old, and he still does that.
This life is fun, huh?
He scratched up the freaking the Malibu truck doing that a couple of months ago. Yeah.
Oh no.
He's not 2. He's 24. He's 24.
He's
24. He's 214.
I'm hecka weak.
Sick of this, man.
Kid. That's your kid. They only do it because they know you the safe space.
Listen.
You was telling me, right?
I don't want to be nobody's safe. I don't want to be nobody's safe space. I'm tired of being here in this country. I'm not even gonna say on this planet because I ain't been everywhere on the planet. I'm tired of being in this country.
Girl, I just seen this video today, and it was talking about because some dude from UK came over here, and he heard people talking about why are Americans well traveled, right? And he's talking about how Americans are well traveled. They're just well traveled in their own country. Because all the states are like their own countries. Because it takes days and days to get to certain places. And he was talking about it takes him 45 minutes to get from the UK to France and 45 minutes to get to Germany, and he was like, he hates traveling in America.
And that's from the airport to your house most times.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He said every state in the United States is like its own country. So they was like most people don't even have passports. Most people in America don't even have passports because they could just travel inside the country.
Yeah, we don't need to go nowhere else. But I'm tired. I was talking to somebody else about moving to Colombia or Costa Rica or somewhere in Africa.
Somewhere in Africa. You could go move to Africa with your nieces.
Anyway.
Go move with your nieces.
You know, who was talking about that?
Yeah, your nieces was just talking about how they was building trees was just growing in the front yards and stuff.
They can have fun with that.
What's wrong with you?
That's lovely. So, okay. Speaking of not wanting to be here in this country, I got hella shit that I'm peeved about right now.
Not peeved.
I'm tired of the internet. I'm tired of the internet. The issue is I'm tired of all these people talking about all these things that they don't know what they talking about, but then everybody keep talking about it. And even we talking about it, but I'm tired of people talking.
But you in it.
It's getting on my nerves. I'm so tired of all of these dumb ass conversations. All this week I've been on the internet paying attention to all these conversations that's happening. The first one is the 6 feet, 6 pack, 6 figures argument.
Okay, first of all, let's just put that out there. You be on social media more than I am because I don't got time for. I don't got time. Oh,
basically, that is about the fact that women in your generation prefer a man who is 6 feet or 6 feet tall or more, according to the internet. 6 feet tall or more, has to make 6 figures, and has to have a 6-pack.
Not to disrespect anybody that might be on here, but I think my generation is stupid as fuck. Language. I think my generation is retarded, to be honest with you. Everything that I see on the internet is just bullshit. It's just a bunch of bullshit. And it's literally just like people making up shit. People just be making up shit.
I'm tired of that conversation. I'm tired of who the fuck did I marry? I'm tired of.
I seen that one.
Yes, I'm the only one who don't give a damn, who actually got stuff to do during the day.
I guess, but that's the thing. These people that's talking about this stuff, they getting paid for what they doing.
Yeah,
they getting paid
a lot of paid.
They getting paid for talking. What? They getting paid per view per video, maybe like $50K per video. Right? They getting paid more than any of us niggas is getting paid.
The thing that I don't understand about that is that wasn't new. That didn't just come out. And again, here we go. Like Twin, where have you been? That song is old.
Nobody knows.
And now everybody on it because somebody decided that it was a good thing to do a skit to. And now everybody doing Nobody Knows Me skits. And it's people even.
But mind you, most of these songs came out back before I was born.
Yeah. Well, that one didn't. No, that's Money Long.
Not that one. But most of these songs that people are doing trends to came out before I was born. And then most of the songs that they making trends to, people made videos on Vine back in
a long time ago. Yeah.
Back in 2002.
Yeah. So I'm tired of the Risa Tisa conversation because one.
Risa Tisa.
That's her name. That's the girl that did who the fuck did I marry? The 50 things, 50 posts or whatever. I think the only reason why people paying attention is because it was 50 of them. But girl,
a lot.
You didn't have nothing else to do?
I only seen one.
She did 50 installments of her marriage and how this dude duped her. But here's the thing that I'm bothered by. Most of us can probably part of the reason why she got so popular is because most of us can relate to exactly what happened to her.
Mm-hmm. What
Here's
happened
the
to her?
problem.
What happened to her?
Apparently she got she was in a relationship with somebody who I didn't see it. I don't know. This is what I just heard. But she was in a relationship with somebody who pretended to be somebody else for the entire time that they were together.
That's what everybody be doing.
And then she said that he was pretending to make phone calls, and he was pretending to have family, and he was telling her one thing and he was doing something else. But I'm saying we all have been in that type of situation, and we all can relate to that.
My thing is, actually, we all have not been in that type of situation.
I'm not saying that exact situation.
However,
I have.
If me being me, I'm an investigator. You really think that I'm just gonna sit here and let this man just fake calls and shit? I'm just gonna let that happen. Me just for years, not just 1 year, for years.
It was like 2 years or something like that. A year and a half, 2 years,
For
something
2
like that.
years, I'm gonna sit there and let this man just make fake phone calls and not know.
Okay, if you ain't never been through it, you can't say what you would do.
But mind you, but you have, and you did not do the same thing that she did. I'm confused.
No, I didn't get on the internet and talk about my situation.
No,
but I'm saying until you've been in that situation, you don't know what you would do. Until you've been in a situation where somebody told you that they were somebody totally different than who they were. And you had to find out.
I guess so. You're right.
By chance that this person wasn't the name that he gave you initially when y'all met. And then he wasn't the age that he told you.
You're actually right.
You have no idea.
Now I know what you're talking about.
You have no idea if you might just one day end up having a baby with him. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You have no idea. You don't know. You don't know what she would do if you was not in. So again, others of us have been in similar situations. However, back when it was happening to me, there was no Instagrams and TikTok. That's all I'm saying. But then that leaves the question: why you laughing so hard? I'm sorry. As if you don't know what this is about. But now why are you laughing so hard? I don't understand.
Because when I actually figured it out, it just cracked me up a little bit.
I said we have all, myself included, been in these types of situations where somebody who you thought that you knew was lying about himself.
Oh, it just cracked me up.
And his life, and his name, and his relationship status.
You're right.
And his money, and his job, and where he lived. And even, some people have even who live with him. And some people have even gone as far as taking me to other apartments where they weren't living.
That's crazy.
And saying that that's where they lived.
That's crazy.
These are grown ass adults.
Yeah.
This is not when in my 20s. This is when I was 30 something.
I mean,
when that happened.
They wasn't.
No, that first situation, I was in my 20s. Second situation, which is a totally different situation. Niggas who, have brought me to their house and I spent the night with my kids and they live with a whole other woman in that same house.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Every time that I tell somebody about those situations, even though I was, unbeknownst to me that this was happening, I had no idea that these people were doing the things that they were doing. They were lying. But now all of a sudden when Risa Tisa say it, now they're like, oh man, these same niggas who told me that can't happen, that's your fault because you should have found out, you should have known.
I just feel like everybody makes a big deal out of everything these days. Everything's always a big deal, and I don't feel
I
like
should have known. I should have known. I should have known though. Because,
No.
like you said, investigating, and it don't matter sometimes if you do investigate because that nigga has 2 phones.
I'm hacking into both of them.
But what if you don't know the other exists?
I'm first of all,
2 phones. That nigga got a phone specifically for me.
mm,
Got a whole phone and a whole phone line. His other family had the other phone number.
mm. That's why I know people credit card numbers. That's why I know people's social security numbers by heart. That's why
I do as well, man. But here's the problem.
I find it out.
Here's the problem, though. Again, people do a lot to
Yeah.
hide.
It's fucking weird. People are weird.
People do a lot to hide what it is that they're doing. People do a lot to hide what it is that their life is, especially if they have gotten to a point of where they think that they can do it and it's something that they get away with.
Right. Not get caught.
People do a lot.
That's true.
And I'm a little tired of people.
People is people.
I'm a lot tired.
Girl.
So I'm tired of Reese's Pieces. I'm tired of Drea now. Have you heard the thing about Drea?
Oh, how she pregnant by that youngin? She's pregnant by the youngin when she got a kid the same age as the youngin.
Why do people care?
I don't know. When Shamar Moore just had a kid in his 50s, when he got a wife that's 20 something.
24. She's 24.
And when who else?
Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston.
Now see, okay.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
Shit. Everybody.
Here's the thing about that situation. People talking about she groomed him. First of all, anybody who has watched TV knows who Drea is.
Right.
Whether you 21 or 35 or 59.
See, he kind of came on to her. So how she grew him?
And she's in that world. She's been in that world. She was on Basketball Wives. She's been a basketball girlfriend for a long time.
She literally be going to all the games.
She literally
be there.
She be, because that's where she be at. And for people to say she groomed him because he's 22.
That's wild. That's wild. But knowing that these 22-year-old niggas be doing what they doing. And they be doing shit. I bet you I could pull her. I bet you I could. I bet you I could. Then you be mad when this nigga got a baby.
There's a video that's going around my side of the internet where young dudes are making the trend. Because this lady was like, this lady, I guess she was a grocery store cashier or something, and she said, "Okay, you have a nice day, baby." And the little ones are going, "Baby, why you calling me baby? Like, do you know what I could do to you, old lady?" type of shit.
Oh yeah, there's multiple videos where a dude in his 20s is. So one of the videos was like he sent the old lady to the hospital because they was having sex, and he sent her to the hospital and recorded himself and her getting pulled on the gurney.
Oh, that's a real? It was a real?
Yes, getting pulled on the gurney in the background. Because he talking about he didn't send her to the hospital. He didn't effed her so good. What? Lady that had a heart attack.
Maybe she didn't have a heart attack.
I don't know what she did have, but she was going to the hospital.
That's happened to me. Not that, but anyway.
I did not need to know that.
Where I was injured. That's all I'm gonna say. I was injured. But anyway. Anyway, Me and your sister was talking about the Drea thing yesterday or today. I don't know. She has a problem with it because she said that he's too old. I mean, she's too old to be trying to have a baby with a 22-year-old. But
So
I'm
if
saying to her,
maybe with somebody her age, would I still be too old?
if she was with somebody 39 and she was 22, would it be a problem?
Right. Right.
Only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, that I don't really, and Nika says she is. I don't think so. Here's the thing. I am right now, according to my children, ancient. I'm an ancestor. Right? I'm an ancestor. But none of the men my age like me. They don't want me. They want somebody your age.
And
right?
people want you.
Right.
Right.
Because
we go over this every show.
When you get, I don't understand that. When you get to the switch, it switches. Like
Right.
young men be chasing after old women, older women.
Yeah,
Old men,
ancient.
Old men be chasing after young women.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it goes. That's just what it is. And I think now, because
some old ass nigga tried to get me at the recycling place today.
Yeah.
He tried to get me.
But it's like people have a problem with the fact that it's the age thing, right? Because her son is the same age as the dude. My thing is, I mean, okay, I would never do it, right? But all of Khalil's friends be flirting with me. All of Khalil's friends used to flirt with me.
All my friends are women, so yeah, it's not.
She said, not at the recycling place.
Recycling place. Mind you, that two kids in the background. In the back seat.
Okay, Nika. So she didn't raise her first kid, so she don't get to have another one?
No. Not when she's not when she's still finna raise this youngin and raise her kid with this youngin.
Listen, I do agree now, but she's 39, so this is different. Like me, for example, when I was, dating a 24-year-old. I understand, because the age gap is so vast. The experiences are so vast. The understanding of life is so broad that you absolutely do not get each other when you have that big of a age difference.
Like young dudes that want older women got mama issues, and
old dudes who want young women got what? Mama issues. They got mama issues too.
Yes, mama issues. Like their mama was abusive, or their mama was on drugs, or their mama just wasn't in their life. They was raised by their grandma. That type of shit.
Raised by their grandma?
Raised.
Oh. Who grandma raping them?
Raised.
Okay. I think the difference is that most men who want young women, they want them because they want to control them. Niggas even got on podcasts and said that. They want impressionable women who they can mold and shape and, turn into whoever it is that they want them to be.
But you know what's funny? This generation, every female that I've been seeing this generation, that shit ain't gonna work.
No, because but not just that, like, you get somebody who's young and you expect them, and it's part of what happened with the young dude. I expected him to be the man that I needed him to be, and I told him, like, I can't
I
can't do that.
Go.
I can't do that because you got a whole lot of life left
Mhm.
to live, and you need to get to that point. And I'm not gonna wait for that because that's gonna take you 20-something years to get to be the man that I need you to be, and that's not fair of me to ask you to be somebody different because I'm at this stage and you at this stage. That's
Right.
not fair. So you go be with somebody who understands you.
Right. You get with this young person and expect them to do old people shit, and
Yes,
then you expect them or get mad when they doing young people shit. I don't understand.
yes. And most men do that. They get with young women and they think that they're going to be able to cook and clean and they're going to be able to control them. But she out in the club and the babies is at home with him.
Right.
And now he's 70 years old chasing after a baby, and his wife is out in the club because
Right.
that's what you chose. That's what you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted somebody you could still have kids with.
People even taught how to cook and clean. I know some people that ain't never cleaned a day in their life. Some women that ain't never cooked and cleaned a day in their life.
So this leads to another conversation that I'm tired of. So I saw on Facebook the other day, this nigga posted on the Michael Baisden page.
Mm-hmm.
If you cook with this, you don't know how to cook. And it was a bottle of Lowry seasoned salt.
I put that shit on everything and slap your mama. So it's good.
First of all, no, you're not now complaining about what people cook with. So we can't even cook.
They be complaining, if your arms don't look like the lunch ladies, then you don't know how to cook.
But don't look like the lunch lady because you ain't attractive with your big ass.
Right.
With your big back.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have lunch lady arms with no big back.
Right.
I don't understand. Like, I had this argument with somebody just recently because he's stupid. But I had this argument. He was telling me that the women in his family are all single because they can't get a man because they're bitter and they're angry.
Maybe they're just tired of niggas like you. Oh.
Hold on. I said, first of all, your family is not a good source of information. Let's just start there. Because here you are doing what you're doing. I don't really trust that. Secondly, he said they're single because they're bitter. The men in his family all have side chicks.
I wonder why they're bitter.
All of them. They all have long-term relationships, but they all have a woman on the side that they have been seeing for years and years and years. All of them.
That's crazy.
Including his grandpa. His grandpa had 23 kids. 10, 15 of them were not his grandmother's children.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So this is the person who's having this conversation with me. So he's telling me all of his female cousins are bitter and angry, and that's why they single. But then they single because they kicked out a nigga who wasn't working and wasn't doing anything for himself.
Right.
Right? So yeah, they should have kicked him out. He wasn't working. He wasn't doing. I said, so if he wasn't working or doing anything for himself, whose fault is that? It's her fault because she shouldn't have never let him in when she knew that was the type of nigga that he was.
How she know that? Because that nigga could have been working when they got together and just decided.
No, probably not. But regardless of that, she kicked him out because of that, which means she wasn't happy with that.
Right.
But because she doesn't have him now, she's bitter and angry and single. I said, that don't even make no sense. And then, not only was he not working, but he was abusive too.
Wow.
So she should have kicked him out. So she's wrong for being single. She's wrong for not dealing with abusive niggas. Right. But it's her fault that she got with him in the first place.
For putting boundaries up. That's crazy to me.
It's her fault. It's not him. It's not the fact that he was somebody who didn't work or do anything or was abusive. It was the fact that she don't know how to pick him.
That's why so many people just lesbians.
So she don't know how to pick him. She don't know how to pick him. She picked wrong. So she realized that and she made him leave. But now she's wrong because she's single?
Right.
2. Then here's the topper. Now she got all these damn kids and don't nobody want her. She should have stayed with that nigga.
Oh. Oh.
So stay or go, don't matter.
That
Don't
goes
matter if you
into
leave.
one of my issues. Now I got an issue.
What?
Now I thought of one.
Now you got an issue, sis?
I thought of one. So I was watching this video the other day, and it was like scolding is not, is not solving problems, right?
Scolding whom?
Listen, just listen. So dude said that in the last year, 20,000 or something women have gone missing and nobody's been able to find them, right? And he said that women shouldn't be sitting in their cars alone and da-da-da-da-da-da. He said the problem is that the women shouldn't be sitting in their cars alone. And if we were to tell men to stop being men, that's not going to do anything because scolding is not a form of repercussions or something he said. Right? This nigga said, so men don't be men, and it's our fault if we sitting in our car alone that we come up missing. Basically, is what I got from that. That's what I got from that. I said, what the fuck? What am I watching? Why am I watching this? Because what? So we can't stop men from being men because men have the urge to do that and be men, but we need to stop sitting in our cars alone. Who the fuck are you talking to? I smoke my weed.
Listen. Exactly. I'm tired of niggas. Tired of niggas on these podcasts getting on here talking this stupid shit. I'm tired. We can't do nothing. I've seen something that said that it was something similar to that where Tony Baker had did a video. He was like, there can't be no victims anymore. Right. Nobody could be a victim. He said if a man broke into a woman's house and raped her, y'all get on the internet and be like, well, what was she wearing? Well, why was she so close to the door when he came in? Why she didn't wake up when he got through the window? He was going through all these different things that people be saying, like, because people are everything is woman's fault. Everything is somebody's mama's fault. Yeah, everything, but it's not never a man.
Did you see the video about the lady that got kicked out of her apartments because she shot a dude that was coming into her daughter's room?
I know she got kicked out. I thought she got arrested.
She got kicked out of her apartments. They kicked her out. No, she went to court for like self-defense, but she got kicked out of her apartments. Her apartments kicked her out because she shot the dude that was coming into her apartments when she lives with her 3 children, her 3 daughters, her by herself and her 3 daughters. They kicked her out of her apartments.
That's just like that girl that just got killed by the police recently. I listened to the 911 tape. I don't know if you know about that, but it was a girl who had called the police because it was either her ex-boyfriend or somebody that she was dating had got into her house, and she was trying to stop him from getting in her house, and she got a knife. And when the police got there, all they saw was her with the knife, and they let off all of their rounds on her, and they killed her in front of her baby.
Oh, wow.
But they just released the 911 tape, and 911 operator was acting like she was saying to her, this man is not supposed to be in my house. He needs to go. She knew his name. She knew who he was, but she was saying he needs to go. You could even hear on the tape that he's like either pulling on her or trying to grab her or hitting her or something, but you can hear like tussling. And this woman, do you know him? What does it matter? The dispatcher said, well, I need you to get by yourself because I can't hear what you're saying.
Nigga, what?
She was on there talking about, can y'all please hurry up and send the police because I'm trying to get this man off me. He's on me. He's on me on the call.
And she
And
said,
she
"Can
was
you get
being
by yourself?" The dispatcher said, "Can you get by yourself because I can't hear?"
she kept saying stuff like, do you know who he is? Like she made it seem like it was just a domestic. But if this woman was getting brutally murdered,
I hope that her family sued him. I hope.
but that's not who she got killed by. She got killed by the cops.
I hope her family sues the city.
In
I
front of
hope,
her baby.
I hope the family sues the city. I really do.
I'm tired. I'm tired of it being black women's fault. I'm tired. And then every time somebody get on the internet and say, no, it's y'all fault, it's all these rebuttals, all
Right.
these think pieces about why it can't be. Oh, have you seen the video? Which made me stop talking to somebody because he actually quoted this to me as if this was his idea or piece of information.
Oh,
But
geez.
the video about the cup, have you seen the video about the cup?
Okay.
It's some little young Negro on the internet talking about why women shouldn't have sex with multiple partners.
Okay.
His rationale is, if I got this cup, right? Well, I need a cup so you can see what I'm talking about. I can't take food out of his cup, but he said, if I got this cup, right, and I touch the cup, and then somebody else touched the cup, and 10 people touches this cup, all I got to do is wipe the cup off, and it'll be clean. But if I dip my hand in this water, and then I give it to somebody else, and they dip their hand in this water, and I give it to 10 people, and they dip their hand in this water, and then it come back to me, I'm not drinking that water.
But you can't pour it out and wash it?
No, because the dipping in the water is supposed to be the vagina.
And the outside is supposed to be the pee. But do he realize that he can get stuff into his pee-pee hole? You can't just wipe your pee-pee off and it'd be clean.
What's his name? I can't remember his name. I Am Zoe.
Yeah.
He made a an alternate video to that. And he was talking about that. He was talking about you messing up her pH balance every time you dip your hand in, or every time somebody touches your cup.
Mm-hmm.
He put like mustard or something on top of like in the cup, and he put mustard on top of, or in the thing, and dipped it like a cucumber in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, do you see this? And he pulled it out, and he was like, all the stuff that was on the top. Then you dip your thing in somebody else's cup, and now you done messed up her pH balance.
Right.
Right.
Right. This shit is crazy. This world is going to shit. I'm telling you. I'm so
tired of talking about this.
Going to shit.
I know I'll be talking about relationships a lot, but that's just because, that's what I do. But I'm tired of people. I'm tired of peopling. I'm tired of having these conversations. I'm tired of listening to these conversations. I'm about to delete my Instagram. I can't.
No, you can't.
I want to.
People too. Honestly, I haven't been on social media for this exact reason. Because
I don't want to be on there anymore. I don't want to.
It stresses me out. It just stresses me out. Just seeing all the boys are coming up with is just stressing me out.
I don't want to. I don't want to do it anymore.
And it's like people don't care about real stuff. All this shit is propaganda. All this shit is to cover up what's happening in the government. All this shit is happening to cover up what's happening in third world countries that's at war right now. All this shit is to cover up lifing. That's what it's covering up.
It's funny. I seen this video by Leslie Jones not by Leslie Jones, but Leslie Jones today, and she was saying we're not interested in what's actually going on because we so caught up with what's going on the internet, that we're not interested anymore in voting. We're not interested anymore in democracy. We're not interested anymore in what is happening in the country. We're not interested anymore in economic improvement. We're not interested anymore
Right.
because we so caught up with she said with the Taylor Swift concerts and the
Beyonce concerts
and the Beyonce nigga.
That number one, I believe that Beyonce sold her soul to the devil. Let's just chalk that one up to the game.
Beyonce had a concert where she had niggas spending thousands of dollars of their checks and their rent money to go see her in concert, only to turn around and make them pay
for the concert, then make them pay to watch themselves at the concert. Yes. 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 Absolutely. Yes.
I've always said Beyonce is a marketing genius. I don't care.
Yes. 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 And all this shit with Halle Bailey and that baby, leave them motherfuckers alone. No, but let them be alone. Nobody cares. Y'all mad because she didn't want to share her pregnancy, but you mad because you knew. If you knew, then leave it the fuck alone. Leave it alone. What are you mad for? Because she didn't tell you right away? That is her business. The fact that it was a whole thing at the beginning of this year. Nobody cares. She had a baby. Cool.
Well, I cared a little bit.
I didn't care. Or the fact that nobody really knew that Queen Latifah was gay. I knew she was gay in the 90s. I knew.
Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that.
Or the fact that
everybody knew that.
She been married for the last how many ever years, and they had a kid a while ago.
This is the thing that bothers me about y'all. Y'all think that stuff is new.
Don't include
when it ain't. Well, of course you don't, because you are my child. But y'all generation be thinking stuff is new. Like there was a comedian that put a video up today or yesterday about the song "Piece of My Love" by Guy.
I don't know that song.
You can have a piece of my love. No, waiting for you.
Oh,
okay.
I do know that song.
Here's the thing. Piece of My Love came out when I was like 11. So that was 35 years ago.
That remix or whatever. Like a couple years ago, they was like, they were playing that, and everybody was doing that trend.
I remember that.
It's the "Can I have a piece of your love?"
Oh.
I like you. Yeah, everybody was doing it.
Yeah. But that's not what this was about. This was about
they low down relationships.
Oh.
Yeah, they were showing that these dudes that had girlfriends was sleeping with the dudes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's not what this was about. This was about the song. Now, like I said, this song came out when I was 11. Which means it was 35 years ago. Which means most of y'all wasn't even born yet.
It's the head count.
Right?
It's the 35.
Carry the one. 35 years ago. 36 now, because I'm finna be 47. 36 years ago. Now, a comedian who wasn't even born then, because he's only like 32. So he wasn't even born then.
Right.
But he's doing it, and in the song, in the beginning of the song, it sounds like he says "dumb bitch," right?
Okay.
Aaron Hall. Sound like he said "dumb bitch." Everybody who knew when the song came out, everybody who was there was like, "Yeah, we already knew this." But here come the millennials and the Gen Zers,
the Gen Alpha
about something. Gen Alphas talking about something that they don't know nothing about.
Like people
not there.
People really be thinking that the songs that are made today are really new. All of the beats that's on songs today is from
they're all remixed. like I just now realized that what is it? It's not Fresh as I'm Is. What's that other song that he got? That's not it either. It's not Let Me Hold You. Maybe it is. One of Bow Wow's songs is a sample from New Edition, and I didn't know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
until
I
just
don't remember
recently.
which one. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
to know that all of these songs just keep getting sampled and sampled and sampled.
Why do
All
you
of
think?
these movies are remakes from the
Oh,
1960s.
oh, yes. Because why in the world are the movies the same? The plot line is the same. I was just talking about this the other day. Why the hell the plot line is the same? Oh, okay, we fixing up this nerdy girl, and now we're gonna make her popular. Okay, cool. Again and again and again and again. All right, we finna turn this cartoon into a live action film. All right, again and again and again and again. Why?
The fact that they made a movie into a play, then made a movie about the play.
Yeah, why are we watching Color Purple? Why are we watching The Color Purple again? Why? We knew Harpo beat her. We knew. Why are we watching it again?
Nothing is original anymore. But here come y'all millennials and Gen Zers and alphas
I don't know what movie
thinking
I
that
watched the other day. I don't know what movie it was. Or you meet this dude on a plane and y'all pretend to be lovers to help out your family, or somebody finna die and y'all pretend to be married or something together. Why is that in every movie? Why? Nobody care. Don't nobody care. Y'all can't make up no other movies. Y'all can't make up no other movies.
Nope.
Why the hell is Mean Girls a damn musical?
Right. I was just about to say that the reboot of Mean Girls.
Why?
The
Why
fact that they doing another Freaky Friday. The fact that somebody said that Tiana was gonna be played by Miley Cyrus in the live action.
Right.
Miley Cyrus is gonna be Tiana, Princess and the Frog.
What the fuck? I'm tired of these movies. I'm honestly really tired. And I'm upset at the fact that nobody told me that Pretty Woman was about a prostitute.
Guess who did know?
I'm very upset.
But guess who knew though?
But you ain't tell me though. But you
the people who was there when the movie came out.
Girl, I just watched it a month ago. I knew about it, and I'm also thinking, like, why the fuck are people putting on the internet that they want to have their Pretty Woman moment? So you want to be a prostitute and this man come save you? That's what you want to do?
Yep. Just like everybody is now on the Whitley and Dwayne situation. Everybody's analyzing and doing all these think pieces.
I seen that seasons 9 times back in 2004. And
everybody's doing all these think pieces about that was an abusive relationship and she should have stayed with Byron. And you wasn't even born, ma'am, sir.
My thing is, y'all think that that's a abusive relationship. However, Dwayne has never talked to Whitley the way that y'all niggas be talking to these women out here. So I don't understand, but that's abuse. All he did was respect that woman.
What's the captain say about that was literally a captain.
The way these niggas be out here, I swear. Nobody told me that movie was about a prostitute. Nobody told me.
When did you ask?
I don't know.
When was you interested enough to know what that was
about? But I also, in the last couple weeks, I've also been watching Boy Meets World from the beginning. Right?
Yeah, that looks a whole lot different when you're an adult.
Yeah.
That looks a lot different.
Honestly, Topanga was Corey's beard because that nigga's really gay.
Yeah. He's gay and with Sean. Him and Sean had the relationship.
Yeah. And that's why he could never love Angela like that. Because they was really gay in the game. And then, because
Well,
why?
other than the fact that most of the cast was racist.
Oh yeah, but why the fuck at the end of the show,
Okay.
y'all moving to New York and you pack Sean's bag? Why is he going with you? He needs to figure out his own life. Why is he going with you?
Because that's really who he loved.
Why is this man
So-
standing next to you while you getting married to this girl? Y'all gay. Y'all is gaying, and Topanga is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, talk about the thing that you had said about the Boy Meets World. Talk about the thing that you had said about the trans girl.
Oh, yeah. So they got a podcast, I guess, and a trans woman, male to female, as they like to say, was talking about being upset about gender roles and how a man doesn't do what a man is supposed to do, and a man is supposed to provide and protect, and we need men to go back to being men. And I was confused.
How are we gender fluid and talking about gender roles at the same time? I don't understand that.
How are we not even just gender fluid? How are we non-binary? And
Talking about gender roles.
And being in relationships where we are the man.
Again, okay, we might be getting in trouble for this. However,
girl, if we get reported, we get reported. That's just what
my opinion is. Everything comes down to men. Everything that's wrong with the world comes down to men. Transgender conversation. Why? Because men.
I hate her.
Because men want to have the same qualifications and stuff as women.
Yeah.
And they want to be able to be better than women.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that happens in the sports. The same thing with the swimming. They want to be better because the dude Leah something, the swimmer was 437th in her class.
Right. And
when
then
she became
transgender and became
she was first.
Team, yes.
She was a gold medal winner.
Yes.
And somebody suggested, why don't they have a trans category?
I was just about to say that. But they don't want to be
mad.
They don't want to be the ones to be discriminating. But you discriminate against everything else. I don't understand.
People got mad. And it's just like the other day when T.S. Madison. Did you know that T.S. Madison, T.S. stood for transsexual? T.S.
I didn't.
T.S. stands for transsexual medicine.
I did not know that.
Transsexual medicine got mad because Charlemagne, the god, called Risa Tisa, said that Risa Tisa has some big back behavior. So she gets on her podcast and starts talking about
big back. Me as a big back person.
Yes.
I see
and
that.
she was mad at Just Hilarious and calling Just Hilarious a dude.
But you know what?
But she threatened Charlemagne and said, should we not beat his face off or take off his face or something?
Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay.
And Just Hilarious was like, if I had said that to you, that would be a hate crime.
Yeah. But that's okay.
But that's okay.
But I've been talking about this. I've been holding this one in. The same niggas, look, me being, pansexual and heterosexual relationship, right? Me being LGBTQ plus, I'm offended. I'm high-key offended because I don't even want to be included in that shit no more. The same people that wanted inclusivity and wanted to be part of the world and wanted to be this and that and have your own stuff and this and that and this and that. You are the same niggas that are excluding people of color, excluding Mexicans, excluding y'all the same niggas that's out here discriminating.
Yeah.
Same niggas that's having a problem that's calling women not women, is calling them cis whatever. I'm not a cis nothing. I'm a woman. The same people that's protesting the Aretha Franklin song, the same people that's for what? For what?
The Aretha Franklin song that came out in 1965, which was before most of them was even born.
Exactly. Then you're having only queer events, only queer prom, but you wanted all this inclusivity, but now you're excluding the people that you want inclusivity from. I'm confused.
We don't get to talk about that because then we're transphobic.
You ain't gonna call me no transphobic.
Or homophobic or whatever.
Y'all can say that all you want. If I
Don't
can't,
talk about
I
that.
cancel. But what you're not gonna do is make it seem like this world's not fucked up.
It's not. And it is, because how can you say that gender is on a spectrum, but then you go from man to woman, woman to man. Wouldn't that still be only two?
Two.
Okay.
Then you got people that have transitioned and had bottom surgery or had top surgery, and they're regretting it. Confused.
Yeah.
And then they talk about putting a uterus, being the first man to have a uterus, and putting this artificial uterus in this transgender person. But you're not helping these women that can't have kids. You're not helping these women that got cis in the uterus. Uterus.
The uterus. The story is that's why all of those women in Atlanta and Mississippi and Memphis and all of them southern counties went missing. All those black women, because they're taking their uterus.
Yes, I believe that. They're taking
conspiracy. That's the conspiracy theory.
Yes, I believe that, because where are y'all getting these from? And then you're not helping the women that have been trying for 20 years, that's been trying for 40 years, that's been IVFing since back in 1964.
And no uterine transplants for them.
Right.
Not back in 1960.
That's just the number that came to mind. But
since 88.
That's just the number that came to mind. But yeah, they're not helping these people out. They're not helping these women out. But you want to help somebody that chose to be in the position that they're in now. That chose. But then people are regretting it because they chose to be in the situation and it's not working out.
You see, and we're not talking about, trans people. We're not transphobic. We're not homophobic. We are just making an observation.
We're worldful.
I think I am. Because one of the other things that I saw too was this dude made a video about how soon should you introduce your kids to somebody that you're dating.
Why? Why?
Who gives a flying flabopple about that?
But
cares about that?
There's really men out here taking their kids to their mistresses' houses, but you want to judge a woman for when they introduce their kid to the man that they dated for months and years?
Not only taking their kid to their mistress's house, but this is the girl that you just got with 5 weeks ago, because you decided that you didn't want to be a father anymore, and now your baby mama dropped your kid off at your house, and now you going over to your girlfriend's house, and you not only you going over to your girlfriend's house, but you leaving the baby with the girlfriend that don't even know this baby, and now she the one taking care of it.
Mind you, and that's why people scared me, because this person left his daughter with his girlfriend that he's known for a couple weeks, and she killed her. She was feeding her nails and squishy balls and tried to kill the girl and ended up killing her.
But you know what what's gonna happen with that? See, that's how women are.
All right.
Cause see, y'all is talking about how women can't be evil, but that's how women are. Look, that's what look what she did.
We can play this game. But then you're mad because your baby mama won't let you see your kid because she don't want your evil ass girlfriend to do nothing to her child. Oh, but my baby mama's crazy. My baby mama do this. My baby mama do that. She won't let me see my dog because your girlfriend is crazy.
That was on top of the other video that I seen where the dude said that men are the better parents.
Even though, okay.
These days, because mothers is trash. These days. I'm not talking about back in the day. I'm talking about now.
He got mama issues. He got mama issues. When most women are the default parent. What are you talking about?
Even when the person's in the household, the mother is still the default parent. Even when you in a two-parent household, most of the time, the mama is taking care of the kids by herself.
Nigga.
But the father is the better parent because women out here these days want to be gone in the club and whatever else.
Maybe because they want to get away from your bummy ass. I don't understand. I don't understand.
So I'm gonna leave you. We're gonna leave y'all on this. This quote that came
frustrated
from one of the last frustrating conversations that I heard. This nigga said, boys and girls need to learn about the 7 B's.
What the fuck is the 7 B's?
You want me to tell you? For girls, it's different. He said it's different if you a boy or if you a girl. But for girls, it's books before boys because boys bring babies. Right?
So, I want to know the boy version.
Here's the problem. The girl on the podcast was like, oh, I like that. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Shut all the way the fuck up.
Boys because boys bring babies.
Books before boys because boys bring babies.
Okay.
You got that?
Got it.
Now for the boys. Books before bitches because bitches bring broke.
All right.
I don't know if she meant to do that, but I guess she did. All right, y'all. Where we finna go? We'll see y'all in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, we'll be able to do this more consistently. Just checked out. Y'all can check us out on YouTube, Sis Issues. Here's our what's the issue, sis? Has its own IG page. And there's me and Kayla's Instagrams. So we'll see y'all later.